Mhm, mhm. Test 1 2 3โอเค
Know that the tree of life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the world eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see.
แม่งฉี่
That must be the world eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The world eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the world eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not. He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
That's right. Smack that spark out before it starts.
You don't have to be so harsh. It's such a little spark.
Take it out now while it's small.
There's always another spark.
There's Out of Date again. He must have missed something important. Out of Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's 2 nearby.
Alu Utulua Fabobe Muk Kofa.
The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared.
Oloi Bo Bopawe Olomawanya.
Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
The water.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Far Kobe Mako to Far Titab. Ugambun ang Ugagad Yebromo Wufu.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Yalawa Watnawa.
In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved.
Yalawa Watnawa. Chintwata Moti Huasa.
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Lua Tolu Dum. Huntu Kontua Bon Levun Goja.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. The deep cut. Sharp steel. You might want to fall back. They've destroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. You've been working out. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war.
But I
Hopes you have patience. The Sifu can't stop himself from talking sometimes. Let's hope this isn't one of those days.
เปิดประตูให้กูหน่อยกูจะคุยกับน้าสวัสดีเจ้าหนูน้อย
Zata is a muito tloho. Kariesne stace. Paro, ya put.
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and barren as the wasteland itself. He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves to find ourselves. But he's glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it was based on unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. Jagni doesn't want a new unity between the tribes. Says fear and hatred is the only path to domination. But you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them vanquish... He expected you'd join them. You understand that the universe runs on the principle that the one who dominates others runs the show. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor, and with you by their side, he's confident you can vanquish the other tribes. The one he wants to deal with first is the Myriad tribe.
Ale, uko ivezjeti rekli dekli.
The Myriad are too good to be true. They might believe in the greater good and a code of honor, but uniting the tribes and saving the Tree of Life won't change anything. You must stop living in the past.
Tulo.
He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen.
O na uko unis poloknost.
You both share dark thoughts, so they want to wage a war. A war where all that's left behind is casualties.
Uko o ivezjeti rekli dekli.
Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you.
Nezdatsne ukoni.
Once you've conquered the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu for control of their territory, tribe weapon, and kin.
Zata nalest stari dat. Padafu uflete.
Your Muma taught each disciple a weapon. She never intended it for hunting nor war, but lately the art of defense has been shadowed by relentless attack.
Ite reki.
Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village.
Unavoch ni tlohoni. Zivo ide moi
Jackney doesn't want a new unity between the
zum ilem dat nete. Yaput.
He remembers your kind and...
Zivo od listen in your way.
Anyway, you'll pass your old village on your way to the first rival outpost.
Zivot.
He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost. The gatekeeper welcomes you back to the fort. Let's see. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred.
ชิบหายแรง
Running low.
อสตัวแรกก็เด้งละเองกรรมเดี๋ยวนะ
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled.
ยาก
Great shot. You're fading.
อืยากกว่าเดี๋ยวนะ ใช้ปืนยิงอ่ะมันหลบ
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. You're in pain.
ใช่
Right in the face. It's starting to add up. Youch! Close encounter. had better days.
มันยังไม่คุ้นนะมันยังไม่คุ้นแป๊บนึงครับพี่ ครับ
มันชื่อไบโอมิวทัน
ครับเป็นโรคล่มสลายครับมีแต่สัตว์มีแต่หนู
ที่มันมิวเทสไปใช่ไหม
ใช่ครับมันกลายพันธุ์มา โอ้พี่
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Down to half your health.
ต้องใช้ปืนยิงยากดีแท้ เอาไปดีวะ
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Right between the eyes. You're on the ropes.
อืมเดี๋ยวนะฆ่าไงดีวะฟันตรงๆไม่ได้นี่ขนาดตัวถึกนั้นนะเนี่ย
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurred. Hey, nice shot. Head on. You've got more than a flesh wound. Boom.
เราเป็นนักฆ่านะใช้ปืนยังไงวะเสียงเด่นหมดเลย ต้องเพิ่มพอยต์ โอ้ยนั่นละครับเดี๋ยวออกเดี๋ยวออกก่อนเดี๋ยวออกก่อน
You unlocked a new secret for yourself.
ไม่ เข้าใจว่ะเบนเบนไม่เข้าใจอ่ะพอละพอกันลงกูต้องไปศึกษาใหม่เพิ่มว่ะฮะไม่มันใช้ท่ายังงงอยู่งงเนี่ยมันมีเนี่ยการเรียกก่อนอันเนี้ยมันมีอะไรว่ามิวตันอ่ะใช้ท่ายังไงวะมันถึงว่าไม่มันบริงอันนี้คือวาร์ปไงแต่กูกำลังใช้เวลาใช้ท่าปกติใช้ยังไงวะนี่ใส่ไปแล้วไง E เนี่ยได้เวลาเออแล้วก็ E มันไม่ออก
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sense.
มาชี้แป๊บนึงนะชี้แล้วใต้กัน
Let's see.
โอเคพอละพรุ่งนี้ค่อยว่ากันต่อ